So we are headed to the Ford dealership in our town around 12:30. And then for starters, the old eye ointment is doing its job. I was getting a little hesitant. I was like, I feel like it's making it worse. Should I stop? But I persevered. And then this is the second time of calling in. Again, no self-dispatch. So you got to call in and talk with dispatch on it. So still a little bit awkward, but not as much. It's still like just the beauty in IT's app, just going on, clicking book, boom, everything's emailed. Like, it's so nice. Now, the difference in this is, probably like 50 cents a mile difference. So that's nice. Here's where I'm headed this week. Yeah. So, week 2 of being leased on with the new company. And so far, so good. Again, everything I've looked up with the check coolant additive, nothing major, super simple, test strip, and then it'll either say everything's fine and I know where to reset it in the system on here, or they'll add whatever needs to be added. But yeah, I have some gym stuff I need to do. We got some shirts, some logos that we need to get all set up, and some dumpster rental leads, fixing some people's accounts within our gym software. And yeah, then we hit the road tomorrow. So getting the fuel tank fixed. Let me show you what we're going to do on that actually. It's already like 80 degrees and it's 9 in the morning. But what I was talking to the guy about, also, if you've ever dealt with Titan fuel tanks, their customer service, top notch. So let me show you what the seller of the truck did not disclose. This bungee, I think I already mentioned it, this bungee holds on that shoddy work up there of the silicone. And they put it back how it was. It's like it's gonna get more silicone. You can't really see it, but there's a 90-degree elbow right there, and it busted off. So I called about it, and I was telling them, and they're like, "Yeah, he's like, we actually have some that aren't in inventory, and I'd ship it out to you for free if you want." I'm like, well, yeah, that'd be awesome. He's like, you could also probably get it at your, at a local hardware store. I was like, I'd rather get it from you guys, and I know that it's the right fitting. So they're shipping that for free. That was awesome. What we're gonna do here is, I told him, let's just cut a hole up here, mount it up here, and then you got a fill neck that's at a steep angle going down. And whether it just continues right there, hopefully that angle provides enough relief. Or we had also talked about, and Tyler, a buddy that's in RV transport now, who has the worst luck ever on his first, month, just talked about sawzalling out some of this right here to let that be at an angle and not dip at all. But I like the idea of mounting it here, because you got to hold it here or it falls out. If it mounts here, then I would have a little storage space for fuel additives right here that I could strap in or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna meet the guy that installed the bed. Again, super awesome guy, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna make it right, get it working how it should. We're gonna meet in Ottumwa tomorrow morning. He's gonna let me know today, when it works for him to meet up. But I was like, hey, the earlier you can get there, the better, and I'll be there however early you want me there. So yeah, all right, let me get to work here.
Go past this light, then at the next one turn left. At the traffic lights, turn left. You've entered the car park for your destination.
Okay, so this is where I'm meeting the mechanic that installed the bed. It's actually going to be one of the guys that works at his shop. He's got a funeral he's got to attend. But there is an anytime right there that I think I may go work out at right now before the guy gets here. He's supposed to be here at 8:30. I'm just assuming he'll probably be late. I don't know why I'm assuming that, but I don't know. It's 7:40 right now, so I get about an hour worth of working out in. But yeah, so I'll let you guys know how we come to whatever resolution. Maybe some footage right here. Okay, so we got it done. I went and worked out after the fact because Joey said that he would be on time or close to it. Well, I could have worked out it was like a half hour after the fact. No big deal. However, as we're finished, I'll show you the finished product. I need to get something to prevent water from getting in the tank. We didn't think about this. So, hole's a little bigger than it should be, and you know, we've all had that X before, but what we have here is right here is the hose that connects to the little vent. So I didn't think anything of it. We talked about stopping at AutoZone and getting a little connector, connecting it, or he's like, you know, we could cut some of this off, use it as a connector, and have it connected like it should. I was like, don't worry about it, man. I'll get it taken care of. Now, when I went to the car wash to wash out all of the shavings, I mean, there's still some, you can see it. I realized that if I were to just wash this out, not only would water get down into the tank, but so would all of these shavings. So I plugged it with my finger, put a shop rag down there, and then, you know, tried to keep it plugged with my finger as I rinsed everything out, then used a rag to wipe out the rest. But I don't want to risk getting any water in the tank and then, you know, just messing things up. So I believe the hose said it's a 19 millimeter hose or something. I'm gonna go in there and see if they got anything and go from there. If not, find like a Ace Hardware. Surely there's one of those around here. And then we're hitting the road. Good thing I don't have an ELD.
A few moments later.
We just got to Davenport. We are hitting up the Flying J's, which is the cheapest fuel price on the EFT card that I'm using with the new company. And I want to say it's like $5.12 or $5.14 a gallon. That's with the discount. So, yeah, it is what it is. We will find out if it works, just in general, and then if it works at the big boy pumps. But if it doesn't work there, we'll go to the little kids table, and we'll fuel up and mosey along about our trip and figure out how to fix it. Which would probably just be putting a fuel tank, an auxiliary tank, which I plan to do. But with having 67 gallons, like I got an 800-mile range with that tank. So I'm not pressed to get an auxiliary tank. If you're in single poles and you're newer and you're contemplating it, if you have the funds, it will pay for itself because you're not stopping every 200 to 300 miles to fuel up, at which point you're at the expense of the destination of where you can reach and what the prices are there. So, yeah. All right, let's find out. Fuck you, fucking piece of shit. Oh, that was short-lived. Well, you saw it. That did not fucking work. And it's leaking from one of the connections. I'll show you, but I'm gonna pull forward to the RV fuel up area and see how that goes. But yeah, my life. Okay, we are at the RV pumps, and truth be told, it could have potentially worked over there, kind of like it does with your truck, where you can't ever fully keep it engaged, like it always shuts off. I just had put it on the first little auto speed because I noticed that leak. I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to slowly see if it worked or not. But noticing that leak, I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's see if that works. And then went and looked at the leak and then about took a shower in diesel. But yeah, let's see if this works.
In 11 miles, turn right to merge onto I-57 south towards Champaign.
Okay, so I am in Sullivan, Missouri. I'm going to hit up anytime. And I just kind of said, after going to like 3 different smaller gas stations using this stupid Rise Up app or whatever it is, because I'm pumping at auto pumps, like auto diesel pumps, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I'll get some cash back on that. Like, I'll save some. But the last 2 or 3 that I've went to just outside of St. Louis, the price was inaccurate. The place only accepted cash. And I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to Flying J's. I don't care what the price is. I'm just filling up. Well, when I got there, I was just like, I'm going to the fuel island where the big boys are, and I'm just going to see if I can just slowly ease it in. I was able to for 11 gallons. Then I think it timed out due to going too slow or something, and it said, please see cashier. So I was like, yeah, whatever, it's good enough. Now that I know that it works, Springfield is the cheapest, the Flying J's there. I haven't looked at what it is. Well, it's the cheapest with Indiana Transport's Comdata. I don't know if it'll be the cheapest with this EFS card. I'll look, but I'm going to go work out right now, just take my time, enjoy myself, and then I'll hit the road for however long I feel like driving tonight. What? Okay, so I'm pulling into Springfield, the Flying J's right now, and I'm super nervous because I just ran over what I think was a piece of sheet metal or something. No clue. I'm still not quite sure how the car and the semi ahead of me didn't hit it as well. It was dark, obviously. And yeah, you just I couldn't veer over. Came out of nowhere. But yeah, so I'm intrigued It was on the passenger side. I'm assuming it just kind of looked like corrugated metal. But a decent chunk. It's like, where in the hell did that come from? No clue. But anyways, we're gonna probably wait an hour just to get into a fuel line, because that is how this place is.
A few moments later.
I'm so nervous to get out and look at this. While we wait, as we're the third in line, well, second in line, kind of, so to speak, let's go check this out together. Fingers crossed. Gosh. Second trip. They're gonna de-lease me. Then I'm fucked. I can't see anything right now. It's too dark. Maybe. There we go. I got the light on. Maybe some scuffs right there. So that'd be sweet if that's all it caught. Maybe a scuff right there. Looks like minimal damage. I think my guy just pulled up. Nah, shit. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened to the rest of the video from leaving or dropping in Oklahoma, but it's been a little while. I am in the, what Miles and I call the project house, which is literally across the street. Not too much done there. Check this out. It's not closed yet. Once all the glue dries, I'm gonna cut this out. It's a return vent, but then this is going to be a hidden door that will have one of those little push latch things, like magnet. So that'll be pretty sweet. And then I'll show you upstairs, but pretty much upstairs is done other than the bathroom. This is another hidden door. So you walk up, you got this. I gotta get a better option on that, but I still gotta paint in here, pretty it up. Cut these off, they were too long. But this was a challenge. Freaking A. It's finally done. I gotta put the fixtures on. Got here. And then the old shitter will go there. I need to sand the floor down from the self-leveling stuff that I used. And then lay down some sheet vinyl. That floor is just too cockeyed or wompy to lay anything nice down. So we're doing just a sheet vinyl right there. But yeah, so that's kind of an update here. We got a few weeks left and then it'll be done. And then on the market, and it'll be, you know, a fun first flip. So a fun endeavor. And yeah, so that's where we're at. I have not done a run yet, and stay tuned to the next video. I think what I'll do is I'll give you a actual tour of the F450, tell you why I'm sold on selling the Freightliner, and what I plan to do with those proceeds. Yeah, so stick around. You know, it is a little bit of on the slow side for RV transport right now, but give that you know, a few weeks, and I'm sure, not that I have a magic ball, but a few weeks, it's gonna be up and running by the end of the month, maybe early next month. I would assume we're picking back up to normal, you know, normal operation. But yeah, anyways, here it is. Boom. These will get painted white. It's not that's like a true hidden door, but I just wanted to throw in some cool elements within the house that you don't typically see in a house that someone's flipping. So yeah, that's it. Stick around. Next week, you'll see a video. I'm going to give you a tour of the beast and tell you why I'm officially set on selling the Freightliner. And I'll give you some contact info or whatnot for that. But it's currently listed on Marketplace right now. Yeah, it has been for a little while. I'm just slowly lowering the price down on it. But even with what it's at, it's still a good deal, amazing deal. But anyways, all right, that's it. Until the next video, I'll see you guys.